In 2013, something great happened. Google decided to make a budget phone with flagship specs. That phone was the Nexus 5. The next year, Google turned and made a phone with flagship features with a flagship price. That phone was called the Nexus 6. Now in 2015, Google decided to take two roads. They created a more expensive flagship called the Nexus 6P, made by Huawei, and a budget phone made by LG called the Nexus 5X. What's up guys, Nikhil Uppal of the Goo Guy here, back with another video for Tell Me Tech. Today I'll be reviewing the Nexus 5X, where the X stands for extra, the extra that you did not get in the Nexus 5 2 years back. Let's start with the build. This phone is made out of soft plastic which feels great on the hand, but it's not the most premium experience. Since it's made out of plastic, the phone is very light. But being light does not mean that the phone's battery is small. In fact, the 2700 mAh battery of the Nexus 5X is great. I mean, if you're playing some heavy gaming, then the battery life could dip. But if you do not use your phone for heavy gaming all the time, you're good. I'd be able to get a whole day on this phone by just using for everything except for intense game loft gaming. And even if you do not get a whole day, do not worry, this phone has quick charge built into the USB-C cable. We know USB-C is the future, and it's cool to have a versatile charger that gives you 4 hours of battery life after being plugged in for only 10 minutes. Cameras have never been a strong point for Nexuses, but they really nailed it with the optics this year. It uses a Sony sensor using camcorders with laser autofocus. The camera protrudes a little bit, but not enough to affect the user. One thing to remember is that the camera is missing OIS, or optical image stabilization. This feature is used to make your videos or even photos less shaky. It is an important feature but does not hurt the camera much. In fact, I could hardly notice it in photos, but in videos it's a different story. Videos can be quite shaky if you do not have a steady hand. Now, watching videos on the Nexus 5X is not bad. The 5X has an amazing 5.2-inch IPS LCD 1080p display with a PPI of 423. I've been a fan of AMOLED displays for a long time and still am a loyal AMOLED user. I would really want to see that technology in this phone, but for the price, it's a great display. The software experience on the Nexus is splendid as well. The phone is running stock Android Marshmallow out of the box, and since it's a Nexus, it gets the latest that Android has to bring first. Marshmallow is really well done in this phone and optimized very well. It also has very smooth performance on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 808 chipset with the Adreno 418 GPU. This processor is highly tested and is very fast in my opinion. When it comes to durability, the phone uses Gorilla Glass 3, which can shield your phone from a great amount of scratches, but as for drop tests, the 5X would probably not survive. I would like to also mention that the phone does not advertise as waterproof, but after watching some videos of the Nexus 5X in water, I've come to the conclusion that the phone is waterproof to some extent in fresh water. I still would never take a chance with my phone in water. All in all, I really do not think it's necessary to put a case on this phone because the plastic back and screen can take quite the beating. When it comes to price, the Nexus 5X comes in two different prices, $359 plus tax for the base 16GB model, and $429 plus tax for the 32GB model. There's no expandable storage, so make the right decision for yourself. You also have 3 different color choices as well. Carbon, which is black, Quartz, which is white, and Ice, which is light blue. I would get the black as that's what I have. If you happen to buy the Nexus 5X, you will of course get the phone, the charger, and much more in the box. I'll link my Nexus 5X unboxing and first impressions in the description below or in the corner of your screen up here. Now here comes the big question. Who is the Nexus 5X for? I think the Nexus 5X is for an iPhone user who cannot upgrade to the next iPhone because they cannot afford it. Because the Nexus 5X is a budget phone, so people can afford it, and it has the same processor speed as an iPhone, a great camera, and overall great battery life. This really reminds me of the iPhone in a much more budget-friendly manner. The only thing is you're not going to be getting the Apple logo. That's the thing that people die for. That's it guys, I hope you enjoyed the Nexus 5X review. Comment down below, are you going to buy this phone? I would. Have a good one.